What's up, guys? Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality. Alright, I will be doing today Aries monthly reading for February. But first, real quick, this is a generalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your eyes only, please go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you up there, alright? Also, if you want to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal links down below in the description. Anything you give, I appreciate. But anyways, let's get to the reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys this month of February. Overall energy begins with, alright, not king, but Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups, Queen of Water, the soul, the emotion, the energy in motion. Queen of Chalices is about understanding and nurturing and wisdom. If you see right here, the owl. So the owl is full of wisdom because the owl, he observes, and when you observe, you absorb things, and you can see how things work around you. So Queen of Chalice is definitely nurturing energy, also sourceful energy, nurturing type of energy, understanding type of energy, and also some wisdom. So let's see what's going on, what's surrounding this type of energy this month. Seems like you might have to utilize your wisdom in some type of way or some resources that you have within yourself. Let's see. Ooh. All right, foundation card. Six of Chalices, Six of Cups, Six of Water. So this is talking about something from your past possibly coming back, or some nostalgia, or some reminiscing. If you see here, you know, the this is like dreams, or your guides, or past memories, or some source above that you may be connected with, but no matter what, you see all the cups, they're filled, so that means there's abundance around you right now. But besides the abundance, we got two water, two chalices, two cup cards. And the wisdom that I feel is saying you have to learn something from your past right now. Something from your past is going to be able to help you out to, continue on to the future. So let's see what it may be as we keep going along. But next card is recent past. And recent past is 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, maybe 6 months, depending how it resonates with you, how it resonates within you. But let's see what we got. Alright, I'm not making this up, guys. You got 3 cards so far. They're all fucking chalices. We got Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups, Ace of Water. So what this is showing me is that maybe you're reminiscing about the good old days. Maybe reminiscing about when you was really enjoying life, or maybe thinking you can't get back to that point, or maybe you're thinking you want to relive those moments, or revive those moments, or maybe even get like transform and transmute those past memories into something into the future. But this same recent past has definitely been reminiscing, definitely looking back on certain things in your life, and maybe it's time to start all over within your emotions. You can't bring those old things along with you, but they definitely, the past, the good thing about the past is, like I always say, it's like a textbook in school. And what do you use the textbook for? To study, to learn from. So you only open up that textbook of your past when you want to learn, when you want to study, when you want to see what happened in the past, because history repeats itself. We go in different cycles, and it just turns into a different form, but it comes back. But this is definitely saying you're probably thinking about some abundance that you want to bring upon your life, and maybe you had it at one point and you want to get it back. So let's see what the next card is. And this is, in this position, is messages from your higher self. And I always say your higher self is the future version of yourself, or the one that sees everything clearly, the one that already knows the outcomes of things. Your higher self is just trying to provide a message. Those are when you get like random thoughts in your minds and they just come out of nowhere, you know. But also, I always say we got different sources. Everyone got different names for different sources, and you know it could be your higher self, or it could be the universe, or it could be God, or Jesus, or Jehovah, or Allah, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or Yeshua, whatever your source is. You feel me? But let's see what's going on. What they're trying to say. All right, you got Major Arcana, the Empress. And this once again talks about intelligence, talks about understanding, understanding, talks about nurturing and having a healthy relationship within yourself with your masculine and your feminine energies, which is the child's within you, the children within you, which there's definitely something going on inside right now. Maybe there's a balance that you're trying to achieve within your energies, your masculine and feminine energies, or maybe you're digging back into your perspectives as a child or your childhood, because we got two kids right here. This is future selves, but masculine energies, masculine and feminine energy. Two kids right here. Got the two kids right here. The two kids right here. So this is either within yourself, your masculine and feminine energies, trying to understand it, trying to see, maybe certain things that happened in your life, why they're like that, instead of like fully going straight masculine, as in trying to attack, maybe you're going within and using some feminine energy to understand. So maybe you got to balance that out, because Aries is more masculine, more fiery, more out there. So maybe you're trying to balance out how you approach things and how you respond and react to things. And maybe you're looking in your inner child, or your inner child is speaking to you. And if it's not that, that means it could also be something within a relationship. This is what it, because the boy and the girl keeps popping up. And we started with the Queen of Chalices, which was talking about wisdom, using your wisdom to probably try to figure things out, and using a nurturing type of energy, which the Empress is about as well. Nurture yourself and nurture those inner kids within you, that masculine and feminine energy, that inner child within you that knows everything. That inner child in you knows all the answers, but the adult version of us tries to be so logical with things that it excludes those feelings out the way. But the kid in you knows what's up, because kids don't really think like we do, like the adults. We think and ponder and try to figure things out. Kids just do, because something in them knows, and they just do whatever they do, you know. So, but anyways, I feel like this is talking about your inner child. Maybe you're reminiscing your childhood, or trying to figure things out, why you grew up a certain way, or whatever it may be. But it's definitely talking about masculine and feminine energies within, and if not, it's without. It's if you're in a relationship, maybe you gotta analyze that relationship and see like what's the beneficial parts of it and what's not. What's the things that are helping you out in it and what's not helping you out, and just have the wisdom to understand that, and solve things in the proper manner, right? But more than anything, I think it's inner masculine energy, balancing it out, the way you approach life, the way you approach maybe situations that you're going through. But next card is steps to take to the near future. So let's see what's up. All right, we got Ace of Swords. This is the mental. This is the air sign, right? So the air stands for the mental, because the mind, we need it to live, but we don't see it. Just like air, we need oxygen to live, but we don't see it. So that's why the swords represent air and the mental. And Ace of Swords is saying maybe you have to, because we're talking about wisdom, a lot of nostalgia, reminiscence, going back, seeing those inner child and inner kid, or maybe trying to figure things out in a new way. But Ace of Swords and steps to take to the near future, saying a new mentality has to arise. You have to look at things in a different way, maybe approach things in a different way, like I said before. But Ace of Swords definitely says a new mentality is ahead of you, a new perspective of things. So make sure to assist and don't resist the new mentality. Sometimes with Aries, you guys are the natural born leaders, therefore you don't want to change, or you don't want to listen to nobody or your surroundings or whatever it may be. And that's the part that I was saying, maybe tone down a bit of the masculine energy within you, that fire, and allow some of the feminine energy within you to approach these certain things in your life. But definitely, Ace of Swords, the new mentality is be open. Whatever starts popping in your head, or if you start seeing things in a different way, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Embrace those things and face those things. So it looks like steps to take to near future is, build a new perspective, because you are a new person, because per person is a perspective, and you're changing every day, every week, every month, every year, and we're in 2018 now. So it's time to start looking at things in a different way, you know, a new adventure within the mind. You feel me? So next we got the environment card, and the environment card is my favorite position in this format because it talks about your environment, and your environment is very important because your environment creates you. You are your surroundings. So let's see what we got. More chalices. I'm not making this up. You got mostly chalices right now. So this is some soul work you gotta do. It's definitely those inner kids that you gotta connect with inside of you. More kids. But 9 of chalices, 9 of cups, 9 of water. All the cups are standing up. That means there's new mentality that is gonna arise, new perspectives, whatever it may be. Your surrounding is going to support you. 9 of chalices is about well-being and feeling comfortable and being taken care of. So definitely you're gonna be supported. Like, don't that's even more reason to not be afraid and not be scared, and just embrace and face whatever it may be in this new mentality, new perspective, because the people around you are going to support it. The people around you are going to make sure that you feel good and you're at a good state. Even if you're going through these changes, I feel like that you're gonna have a good support system around you, even if it's new people around you. So that's definitely something to look forward to, because we are products of our environments. Everything around us, our surroundings, create us. So if you get this new mentality, this new perspective, start approaching things in a different way, you're probably gonna attract new people, or attract that the people around you start acting in a different way. And if you level up, the people around you are going to level up. They have no choice, because vice versa, you are their environment as well. So that's that. Next, we got intentions and goals, and fears and doubts, depending on what card comes out. So intentions and goals, or fears and doubts. Let's see what we got. All right, a little bit of fear and doubts, not too many, but we got 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Coins, 7 of Earths. So 7 of Pentacles talks about harvesting your crops, whatever you've been working for, whatever you've been working towards, and also be connected to Source, and knowing that you have something outside of you. If you're connected to those inner children that we're talking about, that masculine and feminine energies, those kids within you that know everything, you connected to that Source. You're gonna be good, even if you're working hard. If your goal this year is to make a lot of money and work hard and achieve certain things, you have to be connected to that Source, which is the kid within you that knows everything already. But definitely this is about harvesting, bringing it in, getting ready for whatever's ahead of you. So 7 of Pentacles is also a divine number. 7 is godly. So that's saying that you are Source in a way. So there's a Source within you and a Source outside of you. So it's definitely important to, be connected, because when you're connected, you're protected, and there's nothing you have to be afraid of. So the little fears and doubts that I've said, and then, when I first pulled it, the little bit of fear and doubt in this is just, you might not see the picture so clearly at times. That it's usually like when you're in the middle of achieving something or working towards something, you can't see the result so clearly. And sometimes you might doubt yourself, but there's no reason to doubt yourself. I told you, if you connected, you're protected. If you're one with those inner children, you balance out that masculine, feminine energy within you, you'll be good. You start working towards whatever it is that you want to achieve, and you will achieve it. And it might not seem like it throughout the process, but you're just getting closer every step you take. So That's definitely something to keep in mind, all right? So we got one card left, and the final card is possible outcome. Keyword is possible, because this is a generalized reading, so it might not go specifically for you. So I don't want you to come back and be like, hey, that wasn't true. But if it's true, let me know if it manifests for you or resonates. But let's see what's going on. All right. All right. I told you. I just told you intentions and goals. You're going to work towards something. You're going to achieve it even if you can't see it throughout the process. Possible outcome, you got Four of Wands, four of that fire, that desire, that action, that passion. And what happens? Look at the two kids. I'm not making this shit up. Masculine and the feminine energy again. But Four of Wands is about celebration, inauguration. You see all the people back there, they're all dancing in the village, everyone's happy. And you're there with your hands up like, fuck yes, I did it, I made it, let's get it. But Four Wands is saying whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever you're gonna bring in to harvest, whatever crops and money and all that currency or whatever it may be that you want to achieve, you're gonna achieve it. Four Wands is saying you're gonna achieve it this month. Whatever it is you're working towards, at least you can be closer, and people around you are gonna notice. For sure. That's dope. That's what's up. Four Wands celebration, bitches. But definitely, February looks like a month that, you probably have to go within. I think this is what it's really talking about, and sometimes that is a little difficult or challenging or obstacle for Aries, but it's definitely saying going within, and then outside of yourself, people are gonna notice. They're gonna notice the change. They're gonna notice that new mentality, that new perspective, the way you approach things. But definitely you wanna, probably dig into the past, the nostalgia, the reminiscence. You wanna see that masculine, feminine energy. How did you grow up? What were the times in your life that you just acted on impulse? That masculine energy just attack, but not attack in a bad way. Just without thinking, just blah blah, because that's what Aries does. But then, what were the times that you used your feminine energy? That you took it slow, took a step back, try to understand and understand certain things, and then you approached it in the right manner. So definitely a lot of inner work. Is definitely a month to go within, right before Aries season. So when March comes up is Aries season, and then it's time to shine. It's time to celebrate in March because it's the end of February. Yard, but it's looking good. All I say is Aries for February, final month of winter, at least in America, in this side of the world. Go within. Hibernate this last month. Try to figure things out within yourself. Use your inner wisdom. See things clearer and build this new mentality for when your solar cycle returns. When the sun comes back around to Aries, you have a new mentality and new perspective and a new way you approach things. And you're going to work towards it. Your environment and surroundings is going to support you. Therefore, you all celebrate. You're going to be here. This is you or whatever. I also mentioned, maybe a relationship or partnership, whatever it may be. But I really think this is within yourself. The masculine and the feminine energy is going to come together, and you're going to achieve whatever it is that you're working towards. And once you go within, then the reflection comes without, and everyone sees it. And a celebration and inauguration for everything and everybody. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys. So just remember, February, go within. Every season comes about, you come out. You heard? All right, Aries. Much peace, much love.